High school students can now learn a lot more about racism, the LGBTQ movement, and extremist organizations in their social studies classes.
They're just some of the topics approved today by the State Education Board. CBS 17's Mackenzie Stasko in Raleigh and found out there's no guarantee students will learn about all those topics. Sorry.
Well, it's up to each school district to decide which standards they'll add to the curriculum, and the documents approved by the board today give teachers the direction on how to do that.
I teach two different history classes. I do world history and American history.
Teachers like Lauren Castine provided input when the new social studies standards were being drafted.
One thing that's nice is that the standards are more thematic, so as we're making decisions about where to spend more time and where to spend less time.
This fall, she'll use 53 pages of state-approved documents to guide her on what to teach.
Rather than it being a checklist of facts and people and places and things and ideas, there are broad topics for teachers to focus on.
The documents include suggested assignments and topics like the LGBTQ movement, voter suppression, and segregation. Teachers will have the power to pick and choose which ones they want to include in their lessons.
The standards are things that I have to hit at some point over the course of whatever the class is, but I get to decide the route that we take there.
Critics say the standards include critical race theory, a concept defined in multiple ways that essentially centers on the idea that racism is systemic.
I think that critical race theory is a scary term, but I think that concept, teaching that there are multiple kinds of American experience, isn't that controversial of a topic. I would be happy to talk to any of the parents of any of the kids in my classroom or in my school about what we're learning, about the changes to the curriculum, and I think most teachers would probably be happy to do the same.
And public schools are expected to begin using these new standards starting this fall. In Raleigh, Mackenzie Stasko, CBS 17 News.